God says, this message is for you. Don't tell anyone. Don't try to run from this, don't try to scroll past this. I am watching you, and I have waited so long to finally speak this into your life. Minutes left. The enemy is terrified because you're opening what he never wanted you to see. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this now. Because what I'm about to show you will change everything. You feel it, don't you? That strange pressure in your chest, the pounding of your heart, the tug in your soul that says, this is for me. This is not just another message. You're right. This is not another post, not another coincidence, not just a random scroll on your screen. This is divine interception. This is me, your God, entering your world in the middle of chaos, pain, confusion, and silence, to say, a good news is coming. But only if you don't skip. Only if you listen. Only if you obey. You have been walking with tears pressed into your pillow at night. You've screamed in silence. You've begged me in whispers when no one else was around. You've smiled when you were breaking. And I saw all of it. You kept saying, God, where are you? And I was whispering, I'm right here, waiting for the moment you would open this. Because I need you to hear me. I need you to stop running. I need you to feel the urgency in my words. I am not speaking to your ears. I'm speaking to your soul. Your spirit is the one I've been chasing. Because the person reading this, you, has been marked. Marked for destiny. Marked for protection. Marked for restoration. Do you know why your enemies are trembling right now? Because they know what I'm about to release in your life. They can feel the vibration of your elevation coming. They're afraid of how much I'm about to bless you. They tried everything to stop you from reading this. They used distractions, doubt, fear, heartbreak, betrayal, even your own thoughts against you. But you made it here. And now they're terrified. Because you finally arrived at the exact moment heaven has been preparing for you. Archangel Michael says, heaven's command has been released. Protect this one. This one is chosen. This one is called. This one has suffered long enough. Now, let the turnaround begin. I'm speaking directly to your heart now, a good news is coming. But it's bigger than just good news. It's your restoration. It's that phone call that changes your life. It's that person who returns with an apology. It's that message that confirms what you've been feeling. It's that door that finally opens. It's the diagnosis that flips. It's the yes that was long denied. Because I, the Lord your God, am stepping in now. You thought I was quiet. I wasn't. I was preparing something so powerful, so massive, so unexpected, that even you wouldn't have believed it if I told you earlier. That's why I had to wait until now, to bring you to a moment so divine, so timed, that the angels literally rejoiced when you unlocked this message. Archangel Michael says, I've been standing guard over their name. No weapon formed against them will prosper now. The time of hiding is over. The time of shame is over. The time of silence is over. Release their blessing. You think it's coincidence that you're reading this right now? No. It's divine alignment. Heaven has surrounded your house. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not disqualified. You are not too late. God says, you are right on time. But you must hear this, you must not speak about this to everyone. Some people around you carry jealous spirits. They smile at you but celebrate your pain. They act supportive but secretly hate your light. They will try to pollute the promise I'm birthing inside you. So I order you, stay silent. Let the promise speak for itself. Let them watch the blessings come. Let them see the news arrive. Let them hear about your name rising, while you say nothing. Because that is how I avenge the pain they caused you, by making a table in front of them, and having you eat peace, drink favor, and feast on the joy they said you'd never have again. Now listen closely. This is the moment your spirit remembers why it was born. You are not weak. You are not ordinary. You are my beloved. My warrior. My miracle in motion. You are not late to the promise. You are the promise I planted long ago, and the delay you've been through. It was never denial, it was protection. I had to keep certain doors closed so I could prepare the right one. I had to pull certain people away so I could cleanse your space. I had to let you walk through the fire so that when you rise, no man can take credit. Because what's coming to you is from me alone. You don't owe anyone explanations anymore. Your tears paid the price. Your nights of confusion were seen. Your sacrifices did not go unnoticed. Your love, even when people gave you hate in return, I recorded every single moment. And now I say, minutes left. Prepare yourself. The good news is coming. Don't scroll. Don't tell anyone. Just wait, watch, and worship. Even right now, there's an email about to be sent. A conversation about to be had. A decision about to be made. And you will hear your name in it. And it will be good. Archangel Michael says, the shift has begun. And no demon, no curse, no betrayal can stop it. Now is the time to walk boldly. Now is the time to silence fear. Now is the time to break every generational curse and declare, I am chosen. I am marked. I am protected. Say it again. Let your soul hear it. Let the heavens echo with it, I am chosen. I am marked. I am protected. God says, you have no idea what's coming. But it is glorious. It is massive. It is personal. And it's yours. This message is over 8,000 words in spirit, even if your screen can't measure it. Because what I just placed inside your heart will ripple for eternity. Don't ignore this. Don't scroll past this. Minutes left. The angels are aligning everything. The pain is breaking. The blessing is birthing. The witch is trembling. The enemy is exposed. The chains are falling. The truth is rising. And your name is about to be whispered in rooms you've never walked in. Because heaven just declared, it's your time. Now go. And watch the good news find you within 3 days. But speak to no one. You and I will keep this between us. I love you. God says, don't move. Don't speak yet. Don't share this. I'm not finished. What I'm doing in your life right now can't be rushed. That pressure you're feeling in your chest. That's not anxiety, that's divine activation. Your spirit is awakening to something that your mind hasn't fully understood yet. But I, your God, have always known. You were never random. You were never forgotten. You were never ordinary. I formed you in fire. I wrote your name into the fabric of victory before you ever felt defeat. And now, in the silence of this moment, I am unfolding the next piece of your miracle. Archangel Michael says, heaven has begun moving pieces around them. People are being stirred, doors are unlocking, events are shifting. What they lost will be returned sevenfold. But they must keep silent. This is the final test before the breakthrough. You asked me if you're still going to make it. You asked me if you're still loved, still protected, still seen. Let me answer you with clarity now, yes. You are still chosen. You are still my child. You are still the one. There are people who tried to make you feel like you were crazy for believing. They mocked your prayers. They laughed when you still waited on me. They gossiped when you forgave them. They rolled their eyes when you said, God will do it. But now, they're about to witness something unexplainable. Because I'm not just going to bless you. I'm going to shock them. Yes, you. The one reading this. You, the one who gave your heart even after it was shattered. You, the one who stayed loyal when everyone else left. You, the one who cried in silence while pretending to be strong. You, the one who said, "God, I don't know how much longer I can take this." And I replied, "Just hold on for one more moment, because the good news is almost here." You thought I was late? No. I was building the weight of your glory in the dark. I was crafting your testimony in secret. I was watching the ones who left you, preparing to bring the ones who will honor you. I was listening to every word spoken behind your back, because I planned to turn them into seeds of favor. That's right. Every lie they spoke about you will fertilize your next level. Every person who tried to break you will watch you rise higher. Every jealous soul who whispered your name with bitterness will have no choice but to speak it with awe. Because I am God. And when I say it's time, no one can delay it. Now listen closely, there's someone thinking about you right now. Someone I've placed in position. A person who will carry a message, an opportunity, a shift into your life. And they don't even know why you're heavy on their heart right now, but I do. Because I planted your name into their spirit. They're going to reach out. They're going to remember you. They're going to be used as part of your divine turnaround. But you must do two things. 1. Stay silent. Don't share your plans. Don't expose your heart to everyone. You've outgrown the people who only loved your wounds but feared your healing. 2. Stay faithful. Even if it looks like nothing is happening. Even if it feels like you're still stuck. Because I'm not working on the surface, I'm working beneath it. In realms you cannot see. On levels you don't even know exist. The good news that's coming is so powerful that hell tried to block this message from reaching you. That's why your phone almost lagged. That's why your mind tried to skip past this. That's why your heart tried to say, "It's probably not for me." Because the enemy knows what happens the moment you believe it is. And that moment is now. Believe me. I am not a man that I should lie. I am not speaking to your doubt. I'm speaking to your destiny. I made you for this hour. I trained your soul for this season. I wired your spirit for this kind of war. And now I'm handing you the keys. Because the delay is over. Archangel Michael is now drawing his sword. He is severing every remaining spiritual chain that tried to hold your future back. He is standing at the edge of your name and declaring, "This one belongs to heaven. This one is covered. This one will not fail." You may feel tired. But your spirit is rising again. You may feel drained. But your future is refilling with light. I'm not promising you a normal blessing. I'm promising you a supernatural shockwave of favor. You're going to start hearing yes where you always heard no. You're going to see alignment where there was always delay. You're going to feel peace where there was always pain. And it will all happen within the divine timeframe I've set. 3 days. Mark it. Remember it. But tell no one. It's between you and me. Heaven has sealed this word. If you try to explain it to others, they'll call you crazy. But when it happens, they'll say, "How did you know?" And you'll simply smile, because you'll remember, God told you first. I'll continue this word in the next part. But I want you to do this now. Whisper to your own heart, "I believe. I receive. I am ready." And then be still. Because what's coming next will silence every doubt you ever had. Don't skip. The is being written in heaven right now. God says, "Don't move yet." The moment you leave this message, something in the spirit realm pauses. I'm not done pouring into you. I've waited too long to reach you this deeply. Archangel Michael is still here. The gates of your miracle are still opening. The enemy is still watching, afraid that you'll finally realize it's really happening. Your blessing is not delayed. Your breakthrough is not imaginary. Your time is not in the distant future. It's already unfolding. The sound of your name is already traveling through rooms you haven't even walked into. I am confirming this, the divine announcement has been made. Listen. Heaven just released something in your favor. A shift just occurred while you were reading. You didn't even feel it fully yet, but your spirit caught it. That strange stirring? That overwhelming emotion? That sudden sense that something big is happening? It's me. I am visiting your situation now with power. And not just quiet comfort, with violent breakthrough. Yes, violent. Because the force I'm about to release is stronger than every lie spoken over you, every curse assigned to you, every delay you were stuck in, every betrayal that broke your heart. I am crashing through the walls that held you back. And this is important. The reason I told you not to speak yet is because the good news that's coming is so massive that if you expose it too early, they'll try to pollute it. You must protect this promise like a newborn. It is still in its divine infancy. The people you once trusted? Some of them were praying against your light in secret. Some of them were smiling while hoping you'd fall. Some of them stayed quiet when they should have stood up for you. And now? They sense something is shifting in you. They feel the divine glow starting to rise again in your soul. And they are uncomfortable. Because you were not supposed to survive. But you did. And now you're not just surviving, you're about to reign. Archangel Michael says, they were surrounded. But not anymore. I have drawn a sword between them and every past force that tried to destroy them. The haunting memories will not return. The generational shame is severed. The soul ties are broken. The familiar spirits are scattered. Yes, beloved, that I know what they did to you, that I know what they whispered behind your back, that I know what you found out in silence and had to pretend like you didn't know, but I saw it all, and I kept it quiet not because I didn't care, but because I was storing it up, for this moment, for this release, for this divine compensation. You are not stepping into a normal blessing. You are stepping into repayment that I am about to reward you for the years you were silent, for the prayers you whispered that no one heard, for the loyalty you gave when you had nothing left to give, for the strength you showed while breaking, for the mercy you gave to people who didn't deserve it. Your crown is being returned. They tried to strip you of your identity, they tried to make you feel small, unworthy, crazy, unwanted, but I made you royal, that I made you powerful, that I made you mine. Now listen, within 72 hours. There will be a moment that it may be a call, a message, a conversation, a strange peace in your spirit, a sudden clarity, an unexpected shift, and you will know, this is it. This is what God promised, but you must stay alert, because just before this happens, the enemy will try one last time to distract you. He may send a familiar pain. A triggering memory. A voice from the past. An emotional spiral. Don't fall for it. Don't go back to what I delivered you from. The door behind you is locked for a reason. If you try to reopen it, you'll only invite delay. What's coming next requires your full obedience. That's why I'm still speaking. Because I'm preparing your mind to receive what your heart has been waiting for. Archangel Michael says, tell them, the scroll is still being written. They must not break the seal early. Tell them, a messenger is coming. Be ready to receive it. But be silent when it arrives. Let the evidence speak. Let the results talk. They thought you were weak? Let your glow talk. They thought you were finished? Let your blessings talk. They mocked your prayers? Let my answer thunder in front of them. You owe no one an explanation. You are about to live in the very thing they said you'd never have. And this next part is personal. I heard what you whispered to me that night. The one no one else knows about. The thing you told me was breaking you. The thing you were too afraid to say out loud. Yes, that. I'm healing it now. I didn't forget. I was just holding the miracle until your heart was ready. And now it is. Take a deep breath, beloved. Close your eyes for a second and just say it in your heart, I trust you, God. I trust you even now. Because the enemy just lost. And the heavens are still rejoicing because you chose to believe. Don't go yet. There is still one last part to be revealed. And it will explain why this message had to find you today, at this exact moment. Prepare your spirit. The final is coming. God says, don't you dare look away now. Don't you scroll. Don't you let your mind wander. The heavens are still open. The scroll is still unrolling. The angels are still standing over you. The demons are trembling in the corner of your room because they know, if you receive this next part, their grip on your life is destroyed forever. You've come too far to turn back now. This is the part one have kept sealed in the spirit until this moment, because your heart wasn't ready to carry this truth before. But now? Now I see you. I see how much you've endured. I see how you still chose to love, even when you were unloved. I see how you still looked up at me and said, God, I don't understand, but I trust you. And now I'm about to release what you were never supposed to miss. But first, hear me, you weren't crazy for loving them. You weren't weak for trusting them. You weren't wrong for hoping things would change. You were just ahead of your time. You were holding on to something that your heart saw, but their spirit wasn't ready for. But that doesn't mean your blessing died there. What I have for you is not tied to the people who left. It's not tied to the ones who hurt you. It's not tied to the version of yourself that was desperate, abandoned, or begging. I have something new. Something massive. And it's going to look nothing like what you lost. Now receive this with your spirit open. The reversal has begun. What does that mean? It means everything you thought was over is about to be resurrected, but in my version, not yours. The heartbreak? Reversed into divine healing. The betrayal? Reversed into unshakable protection. The financial lack? Reversed into supernatural provision. The isolation? Reversed into divine partnerships. The delay? Reversed into acceleration. Archangel Michael just declared in heaven, all that was stolen must now be returned. The order has been signed. The host is in position. The miracle must manifest. This is not a feeling. This is not a motivational message. This is not a coincidence. This is prophecy. This is fulfillment. This is war being won in your name. But now I'm going to tell you something that may shock you. They knew who you were. Yes, those people who hurt you, rejected you, gossiped about you, belittled your dreams, they knew. They saw your light. They felt your power. They heard your calling in the way you loved them, in the way you forgave, in the way you shined even after being shattered. And it made them uncomfortable. So instead of honoring you, they tried to silence you. But you cannot bury someone I have resurrected. And I am telling you right now, heaven is roaring over your name. It's time. Time for your comeback. Time for your glow up. Time for your name to be cleared. Time for your spirit to rise. Time for the doors to swing wide. Time for the harvest. They tried to mock your prayers. Let me show them what happens when I answer. They laughed behind your back. Let me make your name echo in the mouths of kings and nations. They tried to confuse you with spiritual attacks. Let me bring you such clarity that you won't even recognize yourself. You will walk into rooms with such confidence and peace that the ones who tried to break you won't even have the strength to look you in the eyes. Because my glory will be all over you. This is what I want you to understand. The next blessing you receive is not just for survival, it's for vindication. It's for legacy. It's for generational healing. It's for everything the enemy stole from your bloodline. You broke the cycle. You shattered the curse. You were the interruption hell wasn't prepared for. And now? The miracle is chasing you. You don't even have to force it anymore. You don't have to beg. You don't have to manipulate. You don't have to shrink. I'm sending it to you. I'm placing people in your life who will honor you correctly. I'm giving you opportunities that match your anointing. I'm restoring your joy until it overflows. I'm wiping the tears from your eyes forever. But listen again, very closely, don't speak on this yet. There are still spies watching your spirit. They act like friends. They act like supporters. But they are sent to drain you. So stay quiet. Let the promise manifest in silence. When the blessing arrives, the only thing they'll be able to say is, "We didn't believe them." But God did it anyway. And you? You'll be too overwhelmed in joy to even answer. Now say this slowly and let the heavens record it. God, I receive this word. I receive the reversal. I receive the compensation. I receive the protection. I receive the good news. And so shall it be. This message was written in fire, in thunder, in holy tears, in unseen battles, in love deeper than anything you've ever felt. Minutes are left before everything changes. Do not scroll. Do not speak. Do not doubt. Your spirit already knows. And now, your miracle is already on the way. I will send you the final closing next. The seal. The command. The release.